What's up, XRP family? Thank you guys for joining the video. So here we have head of European Central Bank in 2020 saying that central banks will not hold or use Bitcoin and it is not a currency, right? So if you have watched my previous video, we actually talked about how XRP is way more efficient than Bitcoin and how there is so much FUD around XRP right now saying that Bitcoin will be the chosen one. How can Bitcoin be the chosen one when all the people that are in control of the financial system or have an idea of how the financial system will look are saying that Bitcoin is not efficient? We have the Bank of England, we have the head of European Central Bank saying that Bitcoin is not going to be used, guys. We have to understand what that means, right? We have to say the truth. There's nothing against Bitcoin here, guys. But I just want to show you the truth. What are they going to use and why XRP is in regulation right now? Let's take a look.
That Bitcoin's funny business needed proper regulation. The Bitcoin, I think you once said that Bitcoin's funny business needed proper regulation. And this is a week in which we learned that Tesla holds a lot of Bitcoin and plans to accept payments in it. Is this sensible?
Well, first of all, I think it is not a currency. I'm very sorry to say. I know that some people argue that it has two attributes of the three that constitute a valid currency, but I think it doesn't. It might have one. It certainly doesn't have two, and it doesn't have the stability that would be required in order for it to be a currency. It is in our view and in our analysis of what it is today. It's a digital asset. It's a crypto asset. It's one that was established back in 2009 by libertarians and the hopeful of a completely decentralized universe that would be completely anonymous. I think it has in many ways been exploited in a funny way. Yes, I claim that character.
So I can't resist. There's a question from a subscriber, Harry, and I think I know the answer, but I'm going to ask you anyway. How likely are the world central banks to hold Bitcoin as part of their reserve currency?
Very unlikely. I think I would say it's out of the question, actually.
Out of the question.
Out of the question, guys, to hold something like that in a treasury, right? So they never really talked about using XRP or, well, the signs are clearly there. Like the Bank of England is a partnership, right? And they're connected also to the European Central Bank. So the thing is here, what we clearly know is that they are not going to use Bitcoin, right? And we have been saying that from the very beginning. Here we have Rosie Rios talking about the financial system.
Train has left the station. I keep saying that, and it's absolutely true, especially when it comes to this topic. So what people need to realize about intergenerational wealth is it's already happening. If you're not already there, you know, you're behind. You're behind. So for people to really think about how to use technology, how to kind of think about kind of out-of-the-box approaches to investments, and really it's not just about assessing value, it's creating.
So here you can say, guys, she says the train has left the station again, right? Showing you, like telling you that this already is happening, that the work is already being put in place so that they can use it.
Creating value. And again, really being able to understand how these kind of exotic investments work, whether it is crypto, whether it is thinking about getting into, whether it's the metaverse, etc., these pre-IPO opportunities, the time is now. The absolute time is now. Train has left the station.
The time is now, guys. So this is my theory. If you piece together what Hoskinson was saying, it feels like they have heard whispers that XRP gets clarity while the rest of digital assets are left in purgatory with targets on their backs. Just a theory, but this would explain the ferocious attacks of late. A lot of hate is directed towards XRP right now, even by leaders of other projects. Just now we had Craig Wright attacking XRP and had a threat against Schwartz. We also had the Hoskinson meltdown and Vitalik calling XRP completely centralized. See, this is what we're talking about, guys. All these people, and then we have the other guy from I don't know which channel that was, Jim Cramer, talking about XRP being a con. You think that all of this is coincidence, guys? 2023 Gall Academic Analysis of XRP. This will be fully issued by the SEC. Basically, we know how dishonest the system is, right? Here we can see Vitalik Buterin, false Ripple's decentralization claim, says the platform is completely centralized, while Ethereum is also being controlled by a very small portion, because the network is like the people that are holding Ethereum, there are very few people that have a large sum of it as well. There is no point inviting toxicity into your life. It's abusive and pointless. Even in saying it now, there are mocking baby memes. Life is too short, move on and cut it out. XRP provides no partnership or technical value. So all of these people, guys, are basically bashing on XRP. Why now? Why are they doing this now? They all come out at the same time, by the way. This is all the same time. Vitalik has said some things earlier, but this is recently, right? Do they know something? Why would they do this, right? They want the common people out, guys. They want common people out of XRP. That's what's going on. I've watched for years as crypto pundits, media, founders, trolls, scammers, fraudsters point at Ripple and XRP and accuse them of everything. We have eventually witnessed them all being guilty of. It's a playbook. Ripple's transparency has been used against it, right? So understand, guys, this is a negative narrative going around because they want you out. Look at the facts, and these are the facts. This is what XRP is capable of. These are the partnerships. These are the companies that it's related with. R3 Corda, Western Union. It's used for securities, FX settlements, instant cross-border settlements, micropayments, smart contracts are coming. Sourcing global liquidity, medium of exchange, store of value, bridge currency, B2B payments. Ask yourself, are there any assets doing this, right? What is receiving the most FUD right now? Okay, then if you know that, then that's where you do your research and you understand that the FUD is used against you because they don't want you in. Sending money abroad or receiving it will be easier in the future. New tokens and platforms may transfer cross-border payments. Right IMFs, Tobias Adrian and Thomas Mancini Grifoli in FND, this is the IMF, the World Bank, are saying this. Why do you think they're saying this, right? What is making instant payments? What is making cross-border payments easier? It's Ripple, guys. Again, India is ready to go live, just waiting for RBI for signal. Hold your breath. We are in the final process on the CBDC retail launch. We are just waiting for the RBI to give the final go-ahead. Vishwas Patel, executive director at Infibeam, told BQ Prime in an interview, "We are ready." Just a couple weeks ago, guys, they were announcing that they're exploring CBDCs. This is how fast they are moving right now. Don't let yourself think that this is still something that is far ahead, because it's coming. Stop and smell the money flowers. Where does XRP sit in all of this? Retail, yes, no. With all that I read, I came to the same conclusion. Stablecoin, decentralized, wholesale, retail, everything. So here are very important connections made where you can see clearly that they're talking about XRP in all of these papers, right? Here you see XRP stablecoin for cross-border payments. They need something stable. Remember, Bitcoin is not stable, it's speculative. That's what Christine Lagarde just said. Here we have tier 1 and tier 2, which we have been talking about many times. This is the back end. Tier 1 is the back end. Tier 2 is the front end. That is the Ripple network that they're going to use. If you go and read the papers of the banks, they always talk about a tier 1 and tier 2 solution, right? And XRP is that. That's what XRP is. It has a tier 2 solution. Central banks create regional networks. Here we can see, right? This is a lot of information, I know, guys, but just pause the video, look what you see. It's very interesting, right? XRP this side, tier 1, the back end. No one will know that we're using RippleNet. Far ahead, maybe 2025 people start talking, oh, we're using RippleNet. RippleNet is actually making payments easier. That's the masses. The masses will talk about Ripple in 2025 saying that it makes payments easier. That's all they know. But you're here now and you understand that this technology is actually the back end, the tier 1 of all the networks and the companies that are going to use this. The banks, the financial system is going to be built on this, guys. It's a lifetime of opportunity. Real-time payment stake for countries worldwide. Look at this. TCH RTP network is the American answer to these emerging real-time payment systems. It's all happening, guys. It's all happening in front of your eyes. We have been warning you from day one. Ripple XRP update. SEC files motions to seal part of summary judgment documents, right? They're very afraid of those documents, guys. Internal deliberations of SEC officials are essential to the case. Hinman's speech documents fall under the category. If these documents are shown to the public, it is over, guys. It is a done deal, which is already there. Palau's president says the country is working with Ripple to explore the creation of a national stable coin. There it is, guys. This is what you're going to see happening in the coming year for all countries. This is what's going to happen. And people will still be sleeping and not believe it. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. See you in the next one. Cheers.